So if it looks like I'm tired, I am tired. So I've just pulled up at one of the mall shopping centres. I don't know what you call them anymore. Lived too long in the Gold Coast as far as I'm aware of. And I'm kind of like it's becoming a little too real that I'm here. And because it feels like it was such a long time ago that I was here, but it still feels like home. Like I drove around like for about half an hour. I didn't film any of it because I was driving and no one else was in the car. But yeah, that was real weird. Like I drove past my old house. I drove past my old uni. Yeah, it was so weird and real, and it just felt weird that someone else was living in the house I was in. Like it's like I didn't even own that house, but I feel so like sentimental about it. And I also forgot how cold it gets here because oh my god, sorry for my French, it was so cold. It was -1 when I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. I am not happy. We got here about 10:30 and it was 2 degrees when we got here. It was so cold. And then when we got to the car about 8, it was ice all over, so that was interesting. I'm like gonna go and see my old work. I don't know how much the stuff has turned over, but that's gonna be weird going to my old work. And yeah, I'm so, I don't know, this is such a weird experience because like I never felt like the sentimental value when it came to like my hometown, because I kind of just walked there and I'm like, oh yeah, that's where I went to school, oh yeah, that's just where I worked at one point. I don't really have any sentimental value, whereas here I do have a little bit more sentimental value, as it was like the first place that I was actually able to be myself. I was full confidently able to enjoy who I was as a person rather than constantly being ridiculed for who I was. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys on a couple of different places that I like to enjoy. I've got a whole day to myself, so I'm gonna see how long it will take me to not be bored, but we'll see about that. So this was weird, and yeah, I'm in a public park, but I'm a bit secluded, so hopefully you can hear me because I don't want to be too loud. But it's already 11:40. I've got another about 4 hours left in Armidale before I have to head off, so that's, yeah, I've already been through a roller coaster of emotions. Like I just saw some old work colleagues and it was like, oh my god, they remember me, and it was a bit surreal in that essence of being back at that place that I worked at for over 3 years, and it just felt like so different, but it was the same store that I remember. And like whenever someone asks me where something is, like I always go back to my old store and think of those aisles, and then I'm like, no, I don't work there anymore. Or like, yeah, because yeah, anyway, so I ended up getting some lunch. So I got myself a mousse, which is like the best mousse ever. I got some lollies and a raspberry lemonade because they're the best, in all honesty. But I've already bought some books, of course. So I'll try and do a book haul right now without seeming too conspicuous, I suppose.
because it's gonna look weird because there's people walking around in the park, and I don't know if I'm already looking weird talking to myself or looking like I'm talking to myself. So that's great. I hope you can hear me because wind and everything else, and yeah. But I was complaining about the cold this morning, and it was fine. Now, anyway, the sun's out, and yeah. So I had an incident this morning. I went to get my backpack because I was going to have a backpack on and just carry everything in my backpack. But then my water bottle leaked through my backpack, and I also had a book in there. So now it's in my car drying, and I really wanted to read that book, but you know what? As I'm reading today. So the book I was meant to be reading is Neverseen by Shannon. It was the 4th book in the series. I was looking forward to reading it today and spending the day reading it and getting like halfway through the book, but no, that's not going to happen to me today because it's in my car, somewhat drenched. Luckily I have a book sleeve and it protected most of the book, but the back couple of pages got soaked, so I'm hoping those will dry, and also will be a little water damage, but it's not the end of the world. So I ended up buying a new book for me to read. As you've probably seen in the earlier clip, I got Second First Impressions by Thorne. I don't know, it was the only book that I found in Kmart that actually intrigued me. I've only read the first 2 chapters. I'm not really too invested. Like, I kind of relate a bit to the main character because like I'm 24 and feel like sometimes I'm turning 50 next year, but because I feel like I'm an old soul sometimes. The other times I'm like, no, I'm not an old soul, I'm young at heart still. And then I went to the best place ever in Armidale. Like, don't get me wrong, this is the best place in Armidale to get your books, if they actually have the book. And it's called Boo Books. It's amazing. Like, I don't think they do online because it's a secondhand bookstore. They only have a small selection of like new released books. I think I bought 1 new book from there because I think it would be something my partner would be interested in, but I don't know, in all honesty. So I bought Small Shen by Kylie Chen. So it's a like kind of mixed media, and I think my partner would like it because he likes Kylie Chen's work. He's got like 2 of her series, so I feel like he would like this one. So I don't know, he keeps recommending that I should read the White Tiger series, and I don't know if I'd like it, but he keeps recommending it to me. But we're starting this new thing where we recommend books to each other that we read within 3 months and do it like every 3 months, like quarterly kind of thing. So that'll be really fun. I've already kind of picked his book because I'm picking like my 5-star reads before I go into any other books that I want him to read. And so I think at the moment I've picked it's by Rainbow Brow, but it's Eleanor and Park. I feel like, I don't know if he would enjoy it though, because I put it as a 5-star read for me, but I don't know, maybe reading it now it might not be, I don't know, because it's been about 2 years since I read it, and like I know a little bit more about cultural awareness and everything, so I'll see if he enjoys it or not. So I'm trying to collect the original covers for the Princess Diaries, and so these are some of them. So I already have 3 at home, and these are some 3 that I don't have, so at least I can actually start from the first book now, and also the second book, and I've got the 3rd, and now the 4th, and I got the 5th and 6th. I think I've just got 7 and 8 to go, I think, I'm not sure. And I also got Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. It's on my list to read, and I feel like I should probably just have it in my collection. I know people rate this so badly, but I'm kind of intrigued, and also I've never read Pride and Prejudice, so maybe because I haven't read Pride and Prejudice that I might actually like the zombie version. I don't know. I might read this and then read Pride and Prejudice. That would be fun. And I also bought this one for my partner because I think he would enjoy it, because he's really big on World War II history, and I think he might find this funny, like, because we both really enjoyed like Jojo Rabbit, and that was a fun movie. It was not really fun at the end, but like at the beginning it was really fun, and then like it really took like a deep dive, and it was still good. Like 5 out of 5 for Jojo Rabbit, and it's called Look Who's Back, and I think my partner would really like this. It's satire, and it's actually a movie on Netflix. I know that much. I tried to watch it, but I don't couldn't really pay attention because like I like listening to things in the background. I don't really like having to pay attention to translations because it was subtitled. So it's a subtitled film on Netflix if you wanted to watch it. But I feel like he might enjoy this, so I bought it. It was only $10, so I feel like he'll enjoy it. Those were all the books I bought today so far. I don't think I'll buy any more because I've already looked in another bookstore and it was a bit expensive. It was really pricey because there's another 2 bookstores in Armidale that I have, like when I lived here, I barely went into because they were so expensive, and because I was a uni student, of course I didn't buy them, so of course I didn't. So we would always go to Boot Books if we wanted to buy a book because it was cheap. It was like $10 a book, whereas at Collins, and there's also the Reader's Companion, that'd be like $30+ for a book, or like $20, and I was like, no, we don't have that money, we just want a good entertaining book right now. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna read and maybe do some more clips. I might even take you guys on the tour of like U&E. I don't know, because I want to like show you like my favorite places to go, because oh my god, so cool. Yeah, and show you some things, but I don't want to pay for car parking because that's what I'd have to do if I park there, and it's not a place you can just walk to. It's like up like 10 hills, and if you know Armidale is not known for having small tiny hills. It's literally in a gully in a massive hill. So yeah, it gets cold here too, but sun's out, there's a little bit of a cold breeze, but that's fine. And I'm gonna read a little bit more of Second First Impressions by Sally Thorne. Since my update, I pretty much read about 60 pages of the book I was reading, Second First Impressions, and honestly, I'm already getting cute vibes. I wasn't really vibing with it at first, but then like when the main love interest came in, I'm like, I'm invested in this. Like, I want to see what happens. I am curious as to what's going to happen between these two. Anyway, so I'm gonna head off to the uni library now. Or like U&E, and I might do a little quick like vlog thing and I'll show you some things that I like, and I might just in the library and do a little bit of reading because I'm bored now. I don't know what else to do. I thought I'd have such a fun day filled with things, and I don't even know what to do now, and it's only 2 o'clock. But yeah, I've been on the phone with my mum for about like 2 hours pretty much, and so I'm like, I kind of don't want to hear voices right now, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna, yeah, so that's fun and fresh, and I've been in the park for about 2 hours, and my hands are starting to get a bit cold because the cold air was coming in and it was freezing, and yeah, so I might show some clips of some vlog footage of U&E and go from there. I know it's going to be dark, so you can't really see. So this is the book I was going to read. So like I've already read like 30 pages of this, but on the side, oh, the chair's already wet. Can see water damage already happening on the last couple of pages, because that is where my water bottle got it. You can see on the top the difference in color. Oh god. So yeah, thank God for book sleeves, because this book would have been completely soaked if I did not have it.
second. So I've just pulled up my car at the law building, because I'm pretty sure that's where he is, because they've got a whole set up for the moot court, and I did presume it would be in the law building. That is my presumption. I'm pretty sure I'm right in that. But update on reading is I somehow got through 160 pages today of the book, which is Second First Impressions, which I keep forgetting the name of. And it's by Sally Thorne, and every now and again I think Sally Rooney, but I've never read a book from her, don't own one, so I don't know why I'm thinking of her. Anyway, it's getting a bit late, and we've got like a 5 to 6 hour drive ahead of us, and I don't know how we're going to cope, because yeah, I'll need to get some sugar in me, because I'm really tired, if you cannot tell by my lovely bags. Mainly because I did not have a good night's sleep last night, because sleeps for the week, it was a really horrible situation. It was really cold, I couldn't get warm, it was horrible, couldn't get comfortable, I kept waking up, it felt like, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, so 164 pages into Second First Impressions, and I'm so far enjoying it. I enjoy like the banter between them, and like especially when like the old people come in, it's just like and it's like, oh my god. And sometimes I'm just like, hurry the fuck up and get together, because oh my god, they like, he is literally laying it on a plate, being like, I thoroughly like want to be with you, and she's like, I don't go for bad boys, but I really do want you to. But like, she doesn't make it obvious that she wants him. So it's like, that pains me a lot though in this situation. So yeah. So now the wait game begins, and I don't know how to entertain myself. I might watch a couple of YouTube videos maybe. I don't know. I'm gotta figure this out. And also, I spent way too much money today, and because yeah, I haven't bought any more books after my last little haul, which is good. I haven't really been to the shops. I've practically just been reading for the last 2 hours, so I'm very proud of that. And yeah, and someone's gonna park right next to me, so I'm gonna buy. Yeah, so they didn't end up actually parking next to me, which great for my anxiety, yay. Yeah, so I probably won't do any more updates. I might do a couple of road trip video things, but if not, I'll probably just end it here, because I'm tired and I just want to go home, and I don't want to spend any more money, okay? But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below what's your favorite place to go, because I'm curious, because I mean, I haven't really done much traveling in the last year and a bit because of, you know, COVID, but I'd like to go and do some more traveling, and especially around Australia at the moment with borders still being closed and everything. I'd love to go back to New Zealand one day, so that might be on the books. We'll see how that goes. I will have another vlog, probably another 2 months or something. I'm going back down to my hometown, and I'm kind of thinking of doing a challenge with it by reading like 100 pages a day, but I don't know if that's putting pressure on me to read 100 pages a day when I'm meant to be having a holiday. I don't know, but I'm kind of curiously wanting to do it, so we'll see. And subscribe, sorry, if you want to see that, like, that could be fun. I don't know what you like. But yeah, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.